Hello, friends! Have you ever wondered why different historians tell the same story in such different ways? Welcome to the world of metahistory. Metahistory, or metahistory, is the study of how history is written, the frameworks, theories, and ideologies that shape historical narratives. Unlike traditional history, which focuses on what happened, metahistory examines how we interpret and represent the past. It explores the philosophical, linguistic, and cultural frameworks that influence historical writing. There are four main aspects of metahistory: the history of historical writing, the philosophy of history, narrative structures, and ideological and cultural biases. Hayden White, one of the most influential metahistorians, argues in his book Metahistory, The Historical Imagination in 19th-Century Europe, 1973, that history is not just about facts, but about how we implot them into stories using literary tropes. Another meta-historian, Michel Foucault, argues that history is not a linear progression, but a series of epistemes, systems of knowledge that define what can be thought in a given era. In his book, The Archaeology of Knowledge, 1969, he also believed that history is a series of epistemes, systems of knowledge. And last but not least, another meta-historian, Frank Ankersmit, who says that historical texts are representations, not mirrors, in his book Historical Representation, 2001. For example, first, the French Revolution can be seen as a tragedy, comedy, or farce, depending on the narrative. It's like changing lenses from divine right monarchy to democracy. Second, calling the 1857 Indian Rebellion a mutiny or the First War of Independence shows the power of perspective. In summary, metahistory not only asks what happened, but also why we tell it the way we do. It shows that history is never neutral, but is shaped by language, power, and culture. It dives deep into the biases and ideologies that shape our understanding. Stay tuned for more thought-provoking historical insights.